Hello everyone, this is Henry from Elliott Wave Analysis.com. So in this video, I will show you a clip of the live trading room from the group 2. Usually we do it at 8 o'clock AM Eastern Time, in which in that clip you will listen to the rationale that the reason why we recommend to sell the US dollar Swiss when it rallies into this blue box. So the setup was given on the 9th of January to sell at the 97.60 in the blue box here. Now, even though the chart at that time is only calling for a 3 pullback, but the larger degree of this this pair remains bearish, and that is the reason why we decided to try to sell in the first 3 waves and see where the market takes us. And it turns out that the pair does not just pull back but actually extends lower instead. So we closed the position earlier today at 96.15. So we had 145 pips profit for a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So now you will hear the clip of that live trading room. It was recorded on the 9th of January. Enjoy and see you again next time. We're still bearish sequence wise. So it is a sell in 3711 swing. Now if we do start the X bounce already, then technically we could see a bigger bounce. I mean, that is a given. We could see a bigger bounce, but that is still a sell. Even if we do see a bigger bounce, it is still a sell in 3711 swing anyway. So now Swiss is about to reach the 100% if it hits this blue box. So we're gonna try to see if from here it will go down to new low, or it's just gonna pull back in 3 waves and then extend higher again, because we never know how deep the bounce is gonna be. So what we can do really is based on the sequence, trying to sell 3711 swing. Like I said, I think if you want, this is my sort of my personal kind of guidelines is the following. We're trying to sell this X bounce, right? We're trying to sell the X bounce, which is technically a correction of the cycle. Does anyone remember like what is usually my guideline in terms of the retracement that you can consider as a correction of the cycle, right? Now ideally it's 50%, right? Yeah, at least 38.2 is my guideline, because it's 23.6 is way too it's a little bit too shallow for me. So as long as it hits the 38.2, I think it's kind of qualifying as a correction to me, because I see evidence something like that can happen. So as long as it hits the 38.2, I think we can try. So then this equal like here, technically, you know, 97.60 is more or less around 38.2, right? The 38.2 is around 97.90, so it's more or less about the same area. And yes, it can extend a little bit higher, in fact 298 or so, to hit the 38.2, and then you can get a reaction again. So anyway, it is a sell in 3711 swing, so we would like to try to sell it anywhere we can when it reaches the extreme area. Now what could possibly happen wrong? Same as gold, it becomes like an impulse, but at the same time I don't see it as an impulse, because on the third leg you already see a very well defined 4 waves subdivision. So I don't think this is a 1-2 and then this is like a 1-2 1-2 and then 3 of 3 of 3. I don't think so. So I think most likely that this is really an ABC, right? Most likely it is an ABC, and then you're gonna get 3 waves reaction anyway.